back to Mario 64. In this episode, I'm gonna go on a little ranty rant.
Yeah.
What? I heard a whoosh, but I don't see a whoosh. Anyway, okay, so as of late, like the past couple months since we started the channel, I've been up into GameStop. Can you fucking... I've been in GameStop a lot, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm fucking... Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
The fuck was that, Jack?
Was the door.
Oh, okay.
No, that was the door being open. Don't worry about it.
Any whore. Oh, dude, get your plates. Leslie, get your plates. Anyway, so I spend a lot of time in GameStop, just kind of perusing and seeing what's what. Oh, I probably need to like jump down in there, don't I? Fuck me. No, I can get the metal cap because I have the metal cap now. You know they got the TVs in there that play like GameStop news.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like one thing I do there while I'm. This is like one of the main reasons why I'll go to GameStop a lot instead of like a used game store is because they've got that and they're talking about what's coming out, what's new, what's gonna be what, you know.
Yeah.
However, in every single fucking commercial, and I'm not exaggerating, every single commercial I fucking counted while I was there.
Yeah.
When they need to describe a character, they always call them titular, and I fucking hate it. I don't know what it is about that word, but it drives me fucking crazy. And they always say it every fucking commercial, every game they're talking about. It doesn't matter if it's a shooter, if it's a platformer, if it's an indie game. There's like, oh, the main character, the titular Steve, or oh, it's the main character, the titular Sarah. I fucking hate it. It drives me insane and makes me want to leave the store. And now, anytime I hear someone actually say that in like real life, I want to crack them right in the fucking jaw.
The word, like the use of the word titular, means that the name of the character is in the name of the game, which means it means less that like, oh, they're using the word titular a lot. They're exclusively advertising games where the main character is in the game's name, and I think that's more bizarre than using the word titular, because technically that word is correct, but why are they only advertising games where like Mr. Man is in the title of the game?
Titular sounds like a swear.
Titular doesn't sound like a swear to me. Titular sounds like an antiquated word.
It's got all the right sounds for
it's
a
got
swear.
the t and it's got the ch in it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's got like that.
It's got good hard consonants.
Yeah, like you fucking titular.
Yeah. What a fucking titular thing to do.
You're being a fucking nopper.
Nopper?
Yeah.
What?
It's like collect the caps, dude. It's like a foreign candy, but like one of the ones you can get at Walmart, you know, in the normal candy section.
Yeah.
It's those little stroop waffles with the chocolate on them and like the cream.
Yeah.
They're really good.
I like stroop waffles.
It sounds like a slur.
Yeah, it kind of do, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I do like a good stroop waffle now and then.
So like, it's been kind of suck here recently, cause like I'm jonesing for some candy, you know, but like I don't just want like a fucking Snickers. I want like some good ass candy. But like before, I could just go out to Albanese, right? Cause I was right fucking there. I guess I need to swim down here with the cap. But there's nothing, like, there's no candy. Well, there's Rocket Fizz, but that's downtown in Fountain Square, and I don't want to go and fucking pay for parking and have to find a parking spot and be in downtown just to get candy. They only have, like, weird shit there. There's no, like, candy stores where you can just get, like, assortments of chocolate-coated nuts and different gummy candies, you know?
They don't have that there? That's like a huge city. Why don't they have that?
I finally found something in that mall I was telling you about the other day. There's like, you know how they got kiosks just in the aisles at malls?
Oh yeah.
There's one, and it's one of those, and like you just go up and grab a bag and fucking scoop your shit in there, and then they weigh it, and that's how you get your candy. It's fucking weird, because it's like right there next to a fucking phone case kiosk and a fucking another phone case kiosk, and it's like
Huh.
it's just as uncomfortable as going up to one of those.
I've never gone up to one of those, so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never like gone up to buy one, but you know when like you're walking by and the person flags you down, it's like, oh, now I gotta fucking operate out of this situation.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Um,
he's so sad.
he is. I
There's a
think
guy here to
I
give me a star.
I think I
You.
have
Not
I
you.
think I have an awkward kiosk moment that tops phone booth flagging
What
or
is?
phone case booth.
Oh, okay. What? Tell me the story.
The fucking kiosks where you can go and have your eyebrows threaded in front of fucking God and everyone,
Yeah, brow art.
right in the middle of an aisle.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be opposed to getting my eyebrows threaded. I wouldn't do it in the middle of fucking 2-lane traffic where anyone can look over and see like a woman like fucking holding string on my face.
Yeah.
Cuz that's what threading is. It's just like typically they'll have uh both hands holding part of the thread and then part of the thread will be held by their lips and then they use the friction of the threads
Uh-huh.
to pull out individual hairs and like they go fast as shit when they're really good at it. Still wouldn't want fucking anyone to look over and see them like ripping hairs out of my face.
Yeah.
That's a bit much for me.
Um, Leslie, I need you to take one for the team here.
What?
Tell the
You want
story
me to go
about.
get my
No,
what?
wait, what? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, do you want me to go get my eyebrows threaded?
No. Um, tell the story about when we were in Shawanna and you said you were blind, the blind lady.
Oh my god. Okay, so we were in Shawanna one day, and it was a hot one outside because this was the first time we went, right? So it was like middle of summer. Um,
No, it was the second time. It was like late August, so it was like even fucking worse.
yeah. So it was hot as shit, regardless, and we were like out on the little touristy part of town, walking around doing shit. Uh, and we all decided like, okay, let's go to the gas station, get some drinks, and then we'll head back to the cabin. So we all go in the gas station, we all get our respective drinks and like snacks and shit, and I'm the last one uh to be rung up because I'm picky and I wanted my specific drink. I think this was before I was hooked on energy drinks, so I probably got like a weird like fucking bottled tea or something.
Yeah.
Um so I grab my drink. Everyone else has already walked outside. And I'm at the counter paying for my shit. Well, anyway, so I hand her the
Fuck my
thing. She
hat.
rings it up. Um, and she gives me a total. I fork over the money, and she's like, "Oh wait, actually, it's this. Sorry, I'm blind." And I said, "Haha, me too." You know, like as a "don't worry
Oh
about it"
fuck!
thing.
This
Because
change purse just attacked me.
yeah, I saw that. Um, but you know, I said, "Haha, me too," because I figured like, oh, it's hyperbole. You know, like making fun of yourself. And then she fucking stares me down and she goes, "No, I'm legally blind in my right eye." And I didn't know how to respond, so I just said, "Okay." And I took my change and I fucking skedaddled. And then that was the first thing I told you, Taryn and Max.
You fucking own her, dude.
Yeah, what was your reaction upon hearing that?
I
Because
think I
I was
called you a
mortified.
dipshit.
Yeah, how else would you have responded though?
I don't know.
Like, what would I have said? Like, sorry?
Yeah, like that's just like weird on her end. Like
Yeah, I think
how
that
is
was the
that your
consensus.
response?
Yeah, I think that was the consensus of like, that's kind of a weird thing to say to someone.
Yeah, like either you play it off and you just laugh, or like you would like I could see her correcting you, and be like, oh yeah, no, I actually am blind, but like in a funny joking way, like, oh no, haha,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm actually blind though.
yeah, like putting the full stops on the conversation, like the little chit chat we had going on, and being like, "No, I really am." I was like, okay, I don't know how to recover from this physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Like, that is just, you're, like, actively choosing to be a shitty person at that point.
I need to, like, I wouldn't go so far as to say she was shitty. I think, like...
No. You're choosing to be a bitch about it. Like, there is no reason for you to do that.
Yeah, it was just kind of...
I have a somewhat similar story, but from the other perspective.
Yeah? It's about you and your one wonky shaped eye?
No.
Okay.
So, the second year Taryn and I were together at her fucking family's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, excited. Excited for this story, let me tell you.
So she has one uncle that, like, oh, fuck me. Everyone, like, the consensus of the family is like, this guy just needs to shut up. Like, he's annoying. He talks just to talk.
Okay, yeah. Everyone's got one
Fuck
of
my
those
hat.
guys.
I'm not gonna get my hat. I don't fucking need it. And I don't remember what the fuck he was going on about, but he made some smart ass remark, and then someone said something back, like telling him how that was stupid, and he tried to justify it by saying, "Well, no, I'm actually Native American, so it's fine, haha."
No.
And I don't know if you're aware of this. I fast on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So I'm like not sentient at this point because it's like 22 hours into a fast.
Yeah, hungry as shit, checked out of reality.
But Madeline actually turns to him and he's like, Isaac's actually Native American. And he's like, wait, what? And
no.
Then they pull me out of my trance and they're like, Isaac, you're Native American, right? Like, yeah. And then he tries to like play it off by saying like, oh yeah, that's really cool. There's like a lot of benefits you can get from that, like free college.
Benefit. Ugh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of benefits, like, being fucking forced into certain places the government fucking says you can live in.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Even though, they have no fucking reason to tell you to live there. A whole bunch of benefits.
So many benefits.
Yeah, and then sometimes the government's like, hey, we want to put a pipeline through this land we gave you, even though we had no right to give it to you. And then when you're like, no, they're like, we only really said something to be polite, and then they try it anyway. That's a lot of benefits.
Do you remember, or no, not because this like just happened. Have you heard? Thank you.
That's Chris Chan when he said he was Cherokee, and he's holding a gun. He's pointing at the fucking camera.
Okay, so I get everything else. What is that? A PlayStation controller?
I think so.
What is the context of this? Why was he holding a gun, saying he's Cherokee and a PlayStation controller?
Okay, so the video is he was talking about using his like Cherokee might or something against someone. And this was a threat video.
To say their name backwards and steal their power.
This was before the name backwards thing.
Oh, okay.
So he put on, war paint and held up his fucking gun. It's not a real gun. It's,
I figured.
Yeah, it's the first run of Transformer toys, how Megatron turned into a gun that other robots would use. That's his Megatron gun.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool though that he has that.
Yeah, it's cool, but did you know like the controversy surrounding that toy in particular? It wasn't that it turned into a gun. It was that it turned into a Walter what was it? Like a Walter P something, I don't know.
PK380.
No. It was specifically the one that Nazis used, and people were like, hey, why did Megatron turn into that specific gun?
Megatron's
Mattel?
a Nazi!
Yeah, and Mattel was like, good gun. Something like that. I don't know what they exactly said. But yeah, it was a threat video. He was threatening someone. Do you feel threatened?
Yes, I do. Toy companies are fucking wild. Like, it always blows me away when I see a Ouija board and it has the fucking Hasbro logo on it.
Yeah! You can contact demons.
Yeah, ain't no thing.
Demons. Yeah, Barbie does it. It's cool.
Anyway, back to what I was saying before. Did you hear about in Canada that they ungraved like 180 dead native students at those fucking boarding schools?
Why did... Wait, okay. I
Okay,
know that they, like, learned of them there. I didn't know what exactly they did.
like they found them.
Okay.
So it's like a thing. Like the further north you go from South America up to Canada, the worse the natives are treated.
Yeah.
Canada
take
being the
brown
worst.
Kids, put them in Christian schools.
But like,
There's...
dude, that's fucking fucked.
Yeah, there's no hate like Christian love.
You watch VeggieTales when you were a kid?
Oh, all the time.
Dude, I fucking love that show.
Yeah, it was great. It took
Yeah.
me forever to realize that it was Christian because I was not raised Christian, so I had no fucking idea.
I went to a Lutheran church before my parents
Gross.
got divorced.
Got what?
Divorced.
Oh, okay.
You know, they done became divorced.
Yeah.
And it had like a library in it, a laboratory,
Okay.
where you could they had VHS tapes because this was like 2004.
Oh, love that.
And I would get like VeggieTales tapes and bring them home and watch them. And then we stopped going there and I had like 3 tapes rented out, and I think I still have them in like a box in my parents' basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genuine Christian VeggieTales.
Yeah, from the Christian Laboratory.
Yeah. I ever tell you about the time I got into an online flame war with someone? It was over something. It was over something like Christian related.
Most are over something.
Yeah. And like I had said something like in defense of one group of Christians or whatever, not even to be contrarian, like just to be like to make a counterpoint against the echo chamber they had going on.
Yeah.
And this fucking jackass came in and he was like, wow, let's play Spot the Person raised in a Judeo-Christian household. And then he said fucking something else, like trying to piss me off. And I was like, man, you're a really fucking huge goddamn moron, because not only is my dad a fucking atheist, my mom literally fucking practices witchcraft. You are so far from the truth. You just wanted to piss me off. And then he went on to talk about, like, I can't remember the full conversation, but he went on to fucking, like, he went on to make, like, more derogatory statements against me, and, like, trying to piss me off, but then every now and then throwing in, like, something to make it seem like he's just, like, bringing up statistics or some shit. Well, anyway, I started getting a little bit peeved because I saw right through his bullshit, and I was like, and I just outright said, like, you are saying these things to piss me off. You're not looking to have, like, a debate. You are looking to make me upset. And then his fucking wife came into chat because he's a loser who goes on Discord with his wife, the person he lives with,
Shit.
you know, shares a home with. He, like, his wife comes in and she's like, wow, dude, you know, debates have to have responses, right? And I was like, oh, you're right. This is a respectful debate. That's why he tried to insult the home I grew up in, made, like, assumptions against me in poor taste, and then, like, personally insulted me. And I, like, screenshotted each of those instances and, like, sent them into chat. And I was like, you're right, this is a debate. This isn't him trying to piss me off. And then his wife didn't respond. And then he later, like, he didn't respond to my claims against him. He went on to, like, respond to someone else and, like, have a topic change. So that's how I kind of knew I won the argument, because I was like, you are really bad at pretending you're not trying to piss someone off. you know?
And
It
that's
just kind of
where MySpace came from.
yeah, it just like was fucking just pure bewilderment at having this 35-year-old man get into a flame war with a 20-year-old and having this literal 35-year-old man be like, get a load of the Christian. What the fuck kind of point is that? Even if it was, what kind of bearing would it have had? I've made plenty disparaging comments against Christians in the past. What would me being Christian have to do with anything?
You gotta squat down and waddle in.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? He's glitching out. Get a load of the cuck.
Yeah. Get a load of the guy who lives with his wife, but, you know,
No, you can stop there. You can stop there.
Lives with his wife.
Get a load of the guy who lives with his wife. What a fucking cuck.
Yeah, it was really fucking. It was really funny. He's also a guy who's really into his Viking heritage.
That's pretty common these days, though. Like people being like obsessively into it.
Yeah, doesn't make it any less cringe.
No, absolutely not.
Exactly. He's really into his Viking heritage.
0.01% Nordic.
Yeah, literally. He has a blonde ponytail, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of a Viking."
Yeah, honestly,
I hate people like
fucking do. You fat fucking bitch. I got it. As you're saying.
I hate when people take like 1/4% of their like DNA heritage and like base their identity off of it.
Honestly.
Really peeves me off, and not in a good way.
Look at that fucking dumpy. Next time on Mario 64, more dumpy.
Yeah. Love a good dumper.